If a girl's messaging you, hey, I'm single, you're like, okay, cool, you're single. And then I'll say, what are you doing tonight? And they'll say, oh, I'm out for dinner. And then I see on their Instagram, it's her at Gal, and I can see the table, the physical table. And there's a steak, a lobster thermidor, and 500 grams of caviar on the table with a bottle of Dom Perignon. I'm like, okay, this girl told me she's a makeup artist. That's $4,000.
Yeah.
That's how much that cost, because I spend the same money and I go to the same places. Oh, I'm just at the club with my friends. C'est la vie, 10 bottles of Dom Perignon. Okay, that's $10,000 right there. Who's paying for that if she's single? So I think following the money is the best advice I can give to people. Look at their Instagram and look how expensive the things that they're doing are. I'm just here with my girlfriends. They're riding those dune buggies around the desert. They're on desert safari. I'm like, okay, that's $400, $500, $600 each. What did this girl say she did? Waitress in Italy? Like, you just have to understand that, the money doesn't come from nowhere and the lifestyle doesn't come from nowhere. Don't think, and this might get me in some trouble, that women of good character will DM a guy out of nowhere. If a girl is, they'll play little tricks. They'll follow you, like 3 of your pictures in a row, hope that you see them on the feed. But to actually physically inbox you, hey, are you in Dubai? I'd like to hang out. That's not the type of girl who, you're going to end up in a long-term relationship with. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. Because who says you're looking for a long-term relationship? You don't always, different men out here are looking for different things. If you're in Dubai and you've got money, status, you got a big Instagram, you're tagging yourself around the city and you're just here to have fun, girls who slide into your DMs, good. Go have your fun. But yeah, just don't put any babies in them. Having a man take you on an expensive dinner. There really isn't. But you just have to be able to tell the difference, the nuanced differences between what they're doing. So if a girl's here on vacation and she takes a picture of a $4,000 dinner, fine. Maybe some rich man's taking her around. Maybe I took her around. Who knows? And she's posting this on her Instagram story when I'm in the bathroom. I don't know. I don't care. But if she says I'm out for dinner with friends and it's a waiter taking a picture of 4 girls, her and her 4 girlfriends who live in, I don't know, Spain, sitting at the Burj Al Arab with $11,000 worth of food on the table, I'm like, okay, somebody has said, go downstairs and eat what you want, and you 4 girls come up to the penthouse afterwards, wink, wink. That's what's happened here. And you need to be able to see those things because you have to understand the culture of, how some people live in any city in the world that has money, and the culture of the women who come here. But if you don't have an eye for it, you can very easily fall into traps. Yeah. Very easily. Sleep with as many women as possible. It can be fun for a summer, but yeah, the sooner you get over it, the sooner you can concentrate on what's really important. And when you are the guy, like you or like me, and you reach a certain level, the good women will naturally find you. You don't have to spend all day chasing women.
Yeah.
There are women in your inbox waiting, like at any time. So
I'm sure a lot of guys, they must have heard this before, but if you just focus on yourself, your business, your career, the women will just come eventually.
That is the truest thing in the world. But the sad part is, it's 5 years of work.
Yeah.
At least 5 years of work. And nobody wants to do the work. It's like getting into shape, as I'm sure you know. It's, when guys are, fat and they're like, oh, well, you get women because you're in shape. It's like, well, you could be in shape, but for you, it's 2 years. It's 3 years, Are you willing to do that? The same is with your finances, the same with your mindset, the same with lots of things. So yeah, if you do the work, the women do naturally come to you, but it's years of work and everyone wants a quick fix nowadays. Yeah. Everyone wants a magic pill or a magic spell or a magic trick, and there are none. Toots, stop trying to live like the man unless you've actually become the man first. And that means women, stop trying to get laid all the time and get beautiful women. Because if you are a nobody, the time and effort it's going to take into convincing a really beautiful woman to go to bed with you is much less time than it would take me or Mike. Because we are a somebody already. So you're burning your hours. Don't chase women too much. Don't chase having fun too much. Don't chase clout too much. Don't try to be seen in cool places that you can't actually afford to be in. Dubai is actually a very interesting example of this. I'm going to go off on a bit of a tangent here, but that's all good advice. It's simple. Dubai is a very good example of this because Dubai is a place where people can look like they're doing something big when they're doing absolutely nothing at all. There are hotels in Dubai, like the hotels I stay at, that are 1, 2, 3 grand a day, 10 grand a day. They do exist. And there are also hotels in Dubai up near the old town where, the laborers and the workers stay that cost $35, $40, $50 a day. That does happen. You can fly to Dubai, and people do this. Men do this with no money because men don't have the ability to just, hit dating apps in Dubai and live the good life. They come to Dubai with their friends. They have no money in their pockets. They have a nice shirt that they'll wear, fine. and they'll take a taxi from their really cheap hotel down to downtown, picture in front of the Burj Khalifa, click, picture in front of a Lamborghini, click. Now they're a guy with a picture in front of a Lamborghini in Dubai. They're a guy who hangs out in Dubai now. He's at the Burj Khalifa. He makes less than $1,000 a month, probably. You know, people do this. They literally clout chase based on location. And that is the biggest waste of time that I've ever heard of. You know, go on a vacation within your budget and have fun with your friends, by all means, and take your mind off trying to be someone. But yeah, people pretend too hard today. And the effort it takes to pretend short term will make you look richer or cooler or more successful than you are. But if you take all the time that you spend pretending and actually invest it into trying to become what you're pretending to be, you'll get there. Yeah. But it will take, again, 3, 4, 5 years, and people don't want to do it. I've certainly had women in relationships where if I did whatever she wanted, I would not be where I am today. You know, even little things. Sometimes you wake up at 7 a.m., you want to be in the gym by 8. She starts, you know, reaching down your pants and stuff. It's just like, you know, sometimes just get up, say no, hit the gym, have your shower, tell her you'll see her tonight, and get to work. As opposed to, you know, okay, all right, fine, one more round, then it's 8 o'clock, then a little nap, then it's 10, then it's, oh, do you want breakfast? Oh yeah, I'd love it if you make me breakfast. Then it's 11, nothing productive has happened. You have to be the man in your relationship. And if you're the man, you do what needs to be done, not necessarily what you want to do. So I'm not saying you have to break up with your girlfriend. I'm saying you have to change the dynamic. She's not the boss of you, even when things are pleasurable and nice. Because believe me, if I could be in the exact same physical condition, the exact same financial condition, and all I had to do was lay around on my couch with beautiful women watching Netflix and getting blowjobs, believe me, I'd do that. But you can't. That isn't an option. So, you know, don't let your girlfriend make you feel too comfortable, and just don't fall into the trap of enjoying it too much and enjoying the pleasure too much. Make room in your life for the discomfort. So keep your girlfriend.